Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day we finally settle something once and for all. After this, I will never ever have to come back to this godforsaken factory until I eventually replay this game for retro achievements. So, welcome back to This and Sin. This will be the last video, barring the Climax Theater, that we have to do optional stuff in. After this, it's just the last fights in the game. Because we will be obtaining the tool that will allow us to basically just clear out everything with no challenge. We also still have 2 ultimate weapons we need to grab. But unfortunately for us, there are also 2 rare demons left, and one of them I can't estoma away because I'm too high leveled. And that first demon we're going to be dealing with is right nearby. So last time we were here, we got a rumor about a secret switchboard here in the fourth room of the abandoned factory. I swear to God, I'm going to be fighting a live encounter today. So another thing on our gigantic hit list of things I need to do is we need a lot of EXP. If we're going to use every fusion spell that's left in the game, we need a very high level. Also, I'm trying to skip on because I'm going to have to do a lot of fights today. So we're just going to dash and strike our way through everything. So long! But magical card, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, here in the office, we were told a secret switchboard that would take us to a secret place. I need to navigate my way through this room, and I'm probably going to get to 5 billion encounters in the way. This EXP isn't even good, but they're in the way. And since I can't estoma away the thing I want to fight, I have to go in with the encounters on. So that's unfortunate for me. But there's a method to this madness. There is a reason why we want to come over here. Alright, where is it? Let me check the map. Look. I think I'm going the right way. That's the way I came from. So we want to go this way. You want some? And to the arms of every encounter in the sun and moon against these fucking weaklings. Sorry. Jeez, I remember a time when the enemies were actually a threat, but now they're just easy. But yeah, off screen, I'm going to be fighting a lot of encounters. Oh my god, where am I? Need to get around this. Now here is this obvious spot that looks hyper suspicious. As you can see, there's a door there now on the map. So if we check this, it's a door that will take us to the executive suites. Here in the executive suite, there is a rare demon that is unfortunately level 65. I am level 68, so I can't estoma away everything else. So I have to run around in circles until I find him. So I will be back in probably 10 minutes or so. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'll be back when I find him. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem here. I am now level 70. I have not run to the enemy yet, by the way. Coming up, there is another rare demon who is level 72 that I want to run into. And I can estoma that one away right now. But if I continue trying to find this one enemy, I'm just going to end up getting up to level 72 and not being able to estoma that one away. Then I'm just going to have to repeat the process I'm already doing a second time. And I really don't want to do that. So what we're going to do instead is, I'm going to come back for this enemy later, when I do my final big grind to level 96. So, for now, we're going to progress to what we were originally going to do. I'm probably going to run to 5 million encounters. Anyway, there are 2 notes here in the executive suite we need to check. But there's actually something more important than that. There's this guy. That one looks awfully familiar. But let's talk to him. You there. You're a persona user, aren't you? You're benign though, or so my persona says. If you're here, you must have your reasons. Would you mind informing me on what's going on in the city? Yes. I see. You know Mayuzumi, eh? It sounds as if you've been quite helpful to my friend. You have my thanks as far as that goes. My name is Kei Nanjo. I fought alongside Mayuzumi in my younger days. Kei Nanjo, Yukino's friend, briefly returned from his studies in England in training to become the #1 man in Japan. Of course, he saw that fucking #1 scarf. I've heard my old friends went tomorrow. I thought I'd drop in and see them again. This is what I find. Who could have imagined? In truth, my reason for being here is a rumor I heard that our old enemy, a man who looks like Handori, was seen here. If he's still alive, I can't sit idly by. I'm sorry, but you must excuse me. Kandori, huh? But he's dead! Ah yes, this is the katana I used to wield. Take it, as thanks for helping Mayuzumi. Well then, if fate wills it, let's meet again. Huh. For talking to Nanjo here in the abandoned factory, he has given us the legendary katana. But while we're here, let's check these notes. This is very important we check these notes. Board member's diary. I read the report on this case, but to be quite honest, I still don't believe it. At first, I thought that was a joke. But I accept the truth now. The matter has had to deal with what's happened. My conclusion is to seal the report and all information regarding this case. I don't think there's a need to destroy it yet. The report is worth hanging on to until the case is solved someday. Where best to keep it though? Perhaps the underground room as usual. Someplace only I have access to at any rate. Huh. Let's check this for it. Dexterity instance again. For fuck's sake! It's not the guy, it's just another encounter. I've already fought like 1,000 of these fucking dudes.
So long!
I'm gonna be here all day. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be here all fucking night. Anyway, we have one more note. Notice, take caution when using the hallways. A portion of the flooring on the first floor is rotted and it may break when stepped on. The rot is worse in the west halls. Please use the appropriate caution when walking there. Administrative affairs. Huh. Interesting. Alright, now that we have read the notes, we are going to go and grab the double EXP. Oh, these small fries? Oh, fuck off, all of you.
Know your enemy before you pick a fight.
You tell him, Tatsuya. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab the double EXP. I'm actually going to Estoma too. So I'll be right back. Alright, with the double EXP in hand, we are going to check this note. Actually, we can see the hole right there. So we marked our map. We want to go down the hole. And in this room is this locker. Within this locker is an encounter we want to fight for the EXP. It is very advised that you go grab double EXP before you open this locker. So let's open it.
Out of my way.
Now, despite this enemy's appearance— oh shit, you get to attack before me. Uh-oh. Despite this enemy's appearance, this is Alice. Yes, the die for me demon, Alice. She is gonna fuck our asses up. But, as always, we have a solution to every problem in the world, and it's our favorite skill in the world. She does release Fizz, which is bad, because I'm about to not try and use Fizz. And she attacks before me, so let's hope and pray nothing bad happens. Please don't do something bad. Okay, well, it's time for our favorite skill in the world, Low End Breaker!
Sorry about that.
And for going into this fight with double EXP, we apparently get more stats. Yup. But we also get 120,000 EXP and a karma ring. Also, I had nice luck, but now we have 73 luck. I'm probably gonna max out luck. Kichi's already maxed out strength and Maya's already maxed out dexterity. Now, the karma ring. We need to talk about this thing. I have never gotten the karma ring to this point. It gives us plus 100 attack? Huh. That's kind of wild, even though Tatsuya's not really using his strength stat much. Now, as much as I love the luck source giving me more luck, I'm going to be honest, this is very much a set it and forget it kind of item. Just take it, point it on Tatsuya, forget you point it on Tatsuya. Just keep it on Tatsuya specifically. I don't know why, but an oracle is telling me that I should never take it off of Tatsuya. And that oracle has always been right up to this point, so it must be important for some reason. I don't know, man. But whatever, just take it, put it on Tatsuya. Whatever. By the way, we also want to check this note. Investigation report. Part 1, the rumor itself. It is already known that the origin of this disturbance was the spread of a ghost story by a certain storehouse worker. We now know the rumor itself was completely fabricated. The ghost story goes as follows. Before this factory was built, this was the site of a waste treatment plant. Demons started rising up from the waste. The plant was closed and the demons buried along with it. Later, this factory was built on top of the landfill. The demons trapped underground are appearing out now above in this factory. This is the basic outline of the story. Part 2, demon sightings. Interestingly, at the point in which employees began to actually encounter demons coincides with where the rumors became widespread. The first encounter was not with the one who spread the rumor, but a worker in a different sector. There are no patterns to the encounters. One would assume a casual relationship between the spread of the rumor and the appearance of the demons. While on the contrary, there seems to be no connection between the man who spread the rumor and those who have encountered demons. Part 3, the waste treatment plant. The rumor makes mention of a waste treatment plant, supposedly the origin point of all demons appearing in the factory. According to the rumor, the exact location of the plant is unknown, but there are hints to the location within the rumor. Since it was buried underground, some say the door in the control room used in this factory's construction leads to the plant. Rumors are becoming reality. If one were to extrapolate from these remarkable events, then if this rumor spreads further. This concludes my investigation. Huh. So, if someone spreads a rumor, then there's the possibility that this waste treatment plant actually does exist. But that would require us to spread a rumor. Where the hell am I, by the way? Hidden walkway. Where does this take me? Oh! Can I go back? No. It's a one-way door. Okay. So now that we've gotten that note, we can now go back to door 6 and chat up some demons that we have packs with. I had to find the door, though. It's right there. Okay, never mind. I found it. We are going to need a stoma off for this. So for this task, because I still need to be below level 72 to a stoma away everything else, I did go back and I grabbed a certain persona. Kinara! Remember him? We've had him for a long time in the stock after we stopped using him for fusion spells, but because it's a very fun skill that I'm going to be taking advantage of. This lets me escape from battle! So we are going to be slapping this on Maya since she's first up in our lineup. And from there, well, we gotta talk to demons. I'm gonna immediately get into an encounter with the split second of the fucking room. The problem is that among the variety of— oh, come on, are you serious? For fuck's sake. Get me out of here. The problem is, among the skills we have, so basically what I'm trying to say is, we now have access to a number of rumors regarding the legendary weapons and what they're capable of. Ouch! Okay, get me out of here. Alright, there you go. But yeah, we can now get rumors regarding our legendary weapons. By doing this, we can change their attributes and their strength. It also changes the name of them too, because of course it does. But for now, we need to run into demons that we have packs with, which could take time, even though I have a couple in this area. And I'm just gonna end up running into literally every encounter that I don't have a pact with. Fortunately, once again, Maya's first up are teamless, so we can just run away. The problem is, all those rumors regarding legendary weapons are probably going to get in the way of the one I need involving the waste treatment facility. So, I'm gonna be right back. It's probably gonna take a while. I'm not gonna fight any enemies, because I can't afford to right now. So I'll be right back. Alright, luckily for me, I only got on the second encounter. I ended up making a pact with Pukel as well by using a Kichi. But it really doesn't matter what demon you get. The problem too with this whole thing is the fact that, like I said, all the legendary weapons have rumors involving them, which determine their elemental affinity and power. And oh fucking boy, there are 5 of them for each weapon, which means that we have a total 25 different rumors running around. Well, right now it's only 20. I have 1 so far, and it's that the legendary flower's power is associated with fire. But this is the rumor we need. Now we just need to get to another encounter and spread the rumor. So, let's just endure another round of attacks. Okay. What was the point of that? You would have inflicted an ailment to your own party member. This shouldn't take that long because I have the pact with Pukel now as well. I have the bird and Lucifuge. Speaking of Lucifuge, there he is. So come here, buddy. Tatsuya wants to have a chat. So while we're doing this, I do want to go back to the whole legendary weapons thing. Each of them have 5 rumors, I said. And we only have 4 main elements of fire, water, wind, and earth. The 5th one is that the weapon's power is supreme and makes the element almighty. However, there is one stipulation. If you make a demon scared through negotiation, there is a chance they will actively spread a rumor that your weapon's power is worthless, which will reduce its power to 1, and its accuracy will be obliterated. Anyway, we are going to spread a rumor about this dungeon. Please do not click on mine. I don't want to go through another encounter. The secure door leads to a waste treatment. Alright, and that's that. Beyond the legendary weapons, that is the last rumor in the entire game that we need to worry about. I am doing all that legendary weapon nonsense off screen because it's going to take 500 years. Wow, holy damage, June. Don't let her slap you around like that. Alright, so now we did that. We don't need to have Kinara anymore, so let's put Budai on. Turn on Estoma and run through this place. Because now we need to get to that door we saw before in the control room. So, all the way south. Now, when we go to this liquid waste treatment facility, Alice is now a regular encounter over there. And if you spread the rumor that the time count lost the legendary flower... It's this way. In the factory, then you can encounter Fenrir as a regular encounter in here. Alright. I am going the wrong way. Alright, yeah. But yeah, you can encounter Fenrir as a regular encounter in here as well. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh my god, I'm not. I think I am not. Oh my god. Dude, it's a fucking maze. Why? Nope, turn our stoma back on. I do not want to get into 5 billion different encounters on the way. But we are actually here for a reason. There is something here for us that required us to do all this nonsense. I love how even with the stoma on, I'm still not running into anything. Because Alice is here, and she is higher level than me. Alright, here we go. In here, we can run into the rare demon Gaia. Of course, this means that... Oh, well, hold on, someone's here. Let's deal with this first before we deal with Gaia. The hell are... Huh? Who are you? This ain't no place for... I mean, you stay. The hell's this polite crap? Huh. You know, he does remind me a lot of Kandori. But why do I feel like I've seen him before? Kids like you shouldn't be here. Hurry, go on home. You'll end up dead. Ha! That sounds really familiar. Are you Kandori? What? I'm Reiji Kido. Don't you dare call me that bastard's name. Huh? Nandro said so. Hey, is he here? It's a pal of mine. What's going on anyway? That moron, this is a big misunderstanding. Heard a rumor that demons show up here, so I came to blow off some steam. Reiji Kido, a salesman who works at the same company as Toro, though his sales numbers are lower. He was friends with Yukino in high school. You mistake me for that bastard. That's over the line, even for a friend. It's bothering me too, you know. I knew it! Those are the legendary gloves! Long ago, there was a legendary naked boss in Mikagicho. A punch from his gloves could stop an out-of-control truck. What? Come on, there's no way that could be. What? You can't have these. These are my... She's just giving him the stare down the sentry. Can't move the stuff I want to sell, and my prized possessions keep disappearing. Fine, take them. Huh? Seriously? It's a small price to pay for all the help you guys gave Maizumi. See ya. Get 100%. Don't get caught regretting holding back. Hey, he's a nice guy, ain't he? I mean, he looks a lot like Kandori now, but, you know. Alright, let's try and find Gaia. I know you're in here, Gaia. I'm not level 72 this time. Come on. Oh my god. Dude, why? Why does this happen? Every time! Why is he encountering these chuckle fucks so damn low? I hate everything. Alright, is this it or is this Alice? If it's Alice, it's fine. No, this is it. Believe it or not, this is Gaia. Yes, whatever that means. I think we know how we're gonna solve this problem. Now, since I'm probably not likely to find our other encounter anytime soon, we are going to do it one final time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready for our favorite fusion spell in the world. And Dashing Strike, my other favorite fusion spell in the world, because it's going to basically obliterate the endgame. I have a plan for the endgame, it's going to be hilarious. And the Jew's going to cross fortune. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time for the road. Say it with me now. Low End Breaker.
Sorry about that.
And for defeating Gaia, we obtain more stats. No, not that. We obtain the Cradle of Creation. And this is why I did not want to come in here at level 72. With that, you know, besides that one enemy in the fucking executive suite I still have to go hunt down and spend 500 years against, that is every rare demon in the entire abandoned factory. By obtaining the legendary gloves, we have now gotten every single important thing that this stupid place has to offer. But now it's time for the long haul because... Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit. We have fusion spells to do, and that means guess what I gotta go do? Wait, did I already... Okay, I already showed off these fusion spells. But it's time for the long haul. Now that we have gotten every demon that I want to kill, it's time to grind to level 96. There are personas I need to make along the way, but the main goal is level 96. Because at level 96, we have the power to make the persona we need for the ultimate fusion spell. However, this is going to be a long, arduous affair that's going to take me probably like a couple of hours to do because I have to farm encounters. And I'm probably going to be taking continuous trips back to go get double EXP to make the process faster. So I'm probably going to go upstairs, try and find the other demon. If I do, we'll be back. But otherwise, I need to reach, let me check my notes, level 78 for fusion spells. So I'll be back at level 78. Where we're going to make some personas, do a couple fusion spells, and then it's back to the grind. So, oh boy, we'll be back in a while. I hate everything right now. This fucking dude decides to show up now when I was, you know what, fine, forget it. I don't care anymore. Agrippa, come here, because now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this time, for the final time, I'm being 110% serious with you. Say it with me now. It's time to use our favorite fusion spell in the entire game. Next to Dashing Strike, by the way, because I love Dashing Strike. It's very good. It's time for our favorite fusion spell in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Vero Chana is about to get absolutely railed by our favorite fusion spell, Low End Breaker! And now for real, that is every rare demon in the entire game. All of them can go die in a fire. I hate how I need to be level 65 to stone away everything but this guy. Go fuck yourself. 1,000 Lotus Petals. That is the last material card we need from this stupid place. Now, if you excuse me, I am going to go beat up demons mindlessly for the next hour and a half plus until I reach level 78. And probably take multiple visits back to the Samara Genie for fucking... God damn it. I'll be back in a long time. It's gonna take a while. Alright, so I am now level 75. Now, before we go and make some personas, I do want to give a few tips on how I'm doing my grinding to make make people's lives easier. Especially if you're doing retro achievements, because you will need to grind. You need to reach a really high level to make every persona, and there are achievements for making personas of every arcana. So, have fun with that. So, I found out that you don't need to have Zondyne Zondyne, yeah. Grydine, whatever. Yeah, Zondyne. You don't need to have Zondyne to use God Hand. You can literally just use Zanma from Agrippa, who also has... Well, basically anything else you might need, like Summon Spirits. But who cares about Summon Spirits now? Because we have God Hand. You can literally just use Zanma along with High Pressure for God Hand and still just nuke everything. And then if Alice appears down in the Liquid Waste Treatment Facility, you can literally just switch to Low End Breaker and one-shot her. She does have another dimension, which is an instant kill move that hits the whole party. So be wary of that. But otherwise, Alice still gives you insane amounts of EXP, even without the double EXP. She is a rare encounter, but if you run into her, Low End Breaker her, because she will give you more EXP than you'll get from everything else. Along with that, I have been slowly but surely collecting the legendary weapon rumors. I picked one demon that I keep running into constantly, and just started negotiating with him anytime I see him. Anyway, while we're here in the Velvet Room, there are two personas we want to make. First is... What do you mean I'm not high enough level to make you? What do you mean I'm not high enough level to make you? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm level 75, not 78. I'm dumb. Alright, local dumbass number 1 doesn't know how numbers work, so I have to go grind 3 more levels. I'm gonna go grab more double EXP. I'll be back in 3 more levels. Okay, now I'm level 78. Now let's pick up where we left off before. We are going to go to the Velvet Room and make 2 personas. We are going to start with Michael. Don't ignore him for now. We're not going to talk about him. He has worst affinity with everything except Lisa. That's fantastic. What do you have for skills? Hieroglyphian. I'm gonna have to put something on you, aren't I? Alright, fine. Alright, what do we got? I have been getting a lot of cards while I was down in the grind hell zone. So I can put a lot of stuff on this dude. I wish I had a Tyrakaja card, but I don't have one anymore. So let's give him... Let's give him Zondine. Because we only need him for a material card, so it really doesn't matter what skill I give him, just as long as he has a fusion spell available. Alright, make him. I'm not even close to done yet, because I still have to grind to level 81 for more personas. Then after level 81 is level 94. And then after that is 96. I am Michael. The way is vague and nebulous, thus ask yourself, Quo vadis? I don't know what that means, but get in the card. So Michael is actually Ellie's ultimate persona. Don't know why we can just use it like this, but whatever. The modern persona protagonists can all use fucking Mott. But there's one more persona we're going to make. With those 3 full cards that I painstakingly went through the giant-ass drawer to get... let me look at my notes to make sure I'm getting the right one. Yes. We are going to make Toby Kato. Wait, what do you have for skills, by the way? Okay, he has some stuff I can use. So I don't need to put anything on him. Alright, make him. With those 3 full cards I painstakingly worked for. We'll make this one persona. I'll let Igor talk on his phone because this is going to be the last time we see it for the rest of the game. Well, we still have to make more personas, so it won't be the exact last time we see it for the rest of the game, but you know what I mean. After this episode, I'm not making any more personas. I don't need to. I am indeed Toby Kato, he who dances through the air like a bird. I will serve you with my countless spells, the best of our age. Sure, dude. There is one persona I intend to go and make again, but I have to go grab the material card from the casino. But we are going to slap these guys in the party, and I'm going to put all these junk personas in the stock. I don't need. We are still going to need Cert for stuff, so I'm not going to ditch him yet. And then Ganbu can go in there too. My stock is now full, but fortunately 2 of these personas are getting sent to the slaughterhouse anyway. Look at all these other personas I'm not using. Alright. I'm gonna grind these guys to rank 8, and then it's back to the treatment facility for more leveling. Because I need to reach level 81. I forgot to grab Brahma, didn't I? God damn it. I'll be back when I reach level 81. Okay, so I'm back, level 81. I also did go and grind up Brahma to rank 8 because we do need him for fusion spell. Why do I have another Lakshmi? Well, that's part of my grand strategy. Remember that Lakshmi gets a very fun skill at rank 8 that boosts your attack and magic attack at the same time. And with that, it's going to be a key player in my grand strategy. I also give her Zeo so I can dash and strike things too. But now that we are level 81, I'm probably got to dump some personas because I'm full. My stock is full as hell. Now that we are level 81, I am going to send 2 personas to the slaughterhouse. Toby Kato gives us Fuma's Grimoire for returning him. Once again, this requires 3 full cards to get, so, yeah, fun doing that. So we're gonna send him off to the slaughterhouse. Bye, Toby Kato. And then next, we will be sending Michael for the Morning Star. Huh, that name sounds kind of familiar. I don't know, man. Also, by the way, do not try to use Odin in the liquid waste facility, because you have a chance of running into Fenrir, and you get a interesting conversation if you end up using him in a fight that will then inflict an ailment on whoever has the persona. Alright, I need to dump something here. Because I'm running out, I have no space for stuff. You know what? I can't use Vesta, so I'm gonna dump Vesta too. Bye, Vesta. I don't know why I'm keeping my primes. Or you. I don't need you anymore, so I'm gonna dump you too. Because I need the space. Well, I guess Super Peach. Don't know what that does, but I'll take it. I could dump Nekomata, but Nekomata served us well. There's a good reason I'm keeping Poltergeist. We actually do need Poltergeist specifically for a fusion spell. It's not going to be for a while though, because I need to be a very high level for that. So, with all these cards we have gotten, first we are going to make Vishnu. Using the avatar that we got from... What do you have for skills, by the way? Okay, you're fine. Alright. Using the avatar we got from our first Lakshmi. I am Vishnu. I exist to spread mercy like the sun far and wide. My avatar let us depart together. And then we will summon, with all those chariot cards we've been picking up, the Destroyer, Shiva, in which we need to get Thunderous Fury from. Now, all 3 of these personas, him, Vishnu, and Brahma, have one problem that we need to deal with. I need to give you a card, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do much. So I'm just going to give you an Augie card. Each of these personas have a fusion spell that the 3 of them together can perform, with a skill that's only available through mutation. So I had to get the mutation for all 3 of them so that I can unlock their skills. But I also have to rank them up first so that way we can use their first fusion spell. So that's gonna be fun. I am Nataraja, praised by 1,116 names. You who holds my face, from here on take my name of Shiva as well. Fortunately, he is not a super boss in this game. He is just a persona. And now that's it for personas we have to make until level 94. I am serious. My notes say directly that we don't need to make anything else until level 94. Unfortunately, I did clean out some space in my stock because otherwise I don't think I was going to have enough space for either of these guys. Alright. Back to work. Going back to the factory to grind more levels. And I gotta use these guys now. I also need to buy more tuning souls because Michael literally burns through them really fast. So I'll be back in a while again. I'm actually very tired of this. Like, very much so. I don't think I sound it, but oh my god, it's so slow. I'll be back in like fucking what, 13 levels? I might just go to 96 at this rate. I don't know. I've been at this for almost 2.5 hours. It's not worth getting the EXP boost. I'm just fighting everything I can. If Alice shows up, I just low and breaker it, but you know, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to our continued long tour of running up and down this path for God knows how long. I don't even know. I've lost track at this point. To rank up personas. So, I ranked up all the personas I needed to. They're all rank 8. We have all 3 of them. I got one of the 3 skills we need for later, which is this one. The mutation. Because I was just spamming Blazing Burst until Shiva was done. Then I switched to Meltdown. And then I had Dashing Strike in the back. But anyway, let's get into an encounter. I did get a few Alices along the way, so it had to speed up the process a little bit. Alice is very good for speeding up the process. Alright. Now, by having Thunderous Fury from Shiva, Megadolion from Vishnu, an Alpha Blaster from Brahma, and then we're gonna Dash Strike everything that survives, because of course we are. Why would I not? We will get another fusion spell. I'm not even gonna try and say that name.
How long will this bitter fight continue?
It just killed them. Also, there are enemies in here that drop all incenses, so nice to have those. And now it's time for the worst part. I need to get 2 more skills through mutation for these other 2 personas, so I'm gonna have to run back and forth until I get those. So I'll be right back again. After that, we will not need to do any more fusion spells until level 94, which means I'm gonna go back to my usual tactics. So I'll be back eventually. Yo, the day I never had to see this fucking factory again is gonna be too soon. I finally got the skills, by the way. So we're gonna change our turn order to Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. Alright, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. Alright, well, the order is still the same. We just need to run into an encounter. So basically all I've been doing now is just using the instant kill move that just kills everything. It even kills Alice, which is very convenient. So, by getting all these dumbass skills through mutation, by using Pralaya, Stiti, and Sursti together in Fusion Spell, which are all locked by mutation, by the way, so you have to farm encounters until you get mutations. We will get it just obliterates everything. I did all that just for another screen nuke. All of that for another screen nuke move. Let me check the list real quick. 999 almighty damage to all enemies. Yeah, I can just use this, which also instant kills everything. Honestly, it wasn't as worth it as I thought, but I still have a lot of levels left to get, so I will continue to bash my head against the wall for the next probably hour and a half, so I'll be back when I'm level 96 or so.
Much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
It took me about 4 total hours. But Finally, after 3,000 years, I did it. Tatsuya Suo is level 96. It was terrible. I never want to do it again. I never want to see the liquid waste area ever again. Until eventually I'm going to have to play this game again for retro achievements and do it all again because you need to make every persona for achievements. Anyway, we have 2 fusion spells to show off because I need Beelzebub for one of them. I haven't returned him yet. We do need to return him for a material card. The last material card we need. So only Akichi can use him, so we need him right now. We also need Poltergeist. Yeah, remember Poltergeist, that one person I made super early on and haven't used for like 1,000 years? Yeah, we need him too. I also need Magnadine. Do I have any persona with Magnadine? Or am I got to go grab one? Because I know I have one somewhere in the stock. Fuck. I had to go grab one. Give me a second. Okay, so luckily for me, Venus does have a Magnadine, which we're going to need for... Alright, yeah, my stomach's still up. Right, so we're going to go in here, because I really don't want to go all the way back down there just to try a couple fusion spells. So, let's get this show on the road.
Ready or not, here I go!
Wow, it feels like it's been forever since I actually heard the character voices. I've been playing with the game's audio muted because, oh my, I think I would actually lose my mind if I had to listen to the voices every single time. Basically what I was doing for grinding is using the special skill we got from, not this one, the other one. The one that just kills everything in one hit. This one. I just been spamming that and then having to use Chewing Souls because it costs so much SP to maintain. And that's basically what I was doing. So anyway, by using Magmadine, yeah. And then Asteroid Bomb, which we got on Lucifer. We need Lucifer specifically for a fusion spell, so it's just best to have him for this. And then June can click Alpha Blaster, I guess. And then Kichi, I don't know what, you can just use Thunder Baptism. We got Meteor Crush! Which just obliterates everything. But then again, I'm level 96. Of course I'm going to obliterate everything now. And now for the last fusion spell before the actual last fusion spell. So I'm going to need some other personas. We're going to need Poltergeist. And we're going to need Cert. Alright. We need Poltergeist in the front. Then Cert. It's that order. Now, if I can get to an encounter quickly. Thank you. Now, watch as these demons become my test subjects. By using Poltergeist, Zon, Cert's Hellfire, Beelzebub Zeodine, and Asteroid Bomb from Lucifer specifically, we will get the second to last fusion spell in the entire game. Hellish War! Which just damages everybody. Yikes. But the damage gets reflected? Wow, that's so dumb. Wait, I got a mutation too? Rakarmdra. Why the fuck would I want Rakarmdra? That skill sucks ass. Anyway, with that, we have now used every single fusion spell in the entire game except for one. There is one fusion spell left in the entirety of Persona 2 Innocent Sin, and it requires two very specific personas. We have one of them in Lucifer, and we already have the skill we need on Lucifer for him, which is Omega Cluster. But in order to perform the ultimate fusion spell, we need one more component. In order to get that component, one more persona must be sent away to the slaughterhouse, run by Igor here. So we are going to return one persona that I have been holding on to for a little bit of time, and been talking about having to get rid of him eventually. We will be sending Beelzebub to the slaughterhouse. Goodbye, our Lord of the Flies. We will now obtain the Prosecutor's Diary. This material card is required to summon the last persona we need, alongside 384 judgment cards and level 96. We can summon Satan of the Judgment Arcana. As you can see, unlike Lucifer, he's got pretty good affinities. He's also got pretty good skills. He has Gridine, so I can immediately just use God Hand anytime I want. But the skill we want to get on him is Alpha Blaster. It has to be from Satan specifically. You can't get it from using on any other persona. Anyway, since he already has Gridine, I don't need to give him a material skill card, but I am going to give him an all card just cuz. And with this, we will make the last persona I will need to make for the entire game. So Igor, take it away. God is no different from an arrogant tyrant. I, Satan, am he who gives man intelligence to question oneself. Your enemies will be mine. And with this, once we get him ranked up enough, we will have the last fusion spell in the entire game. But I'm not going to show it now, actually. There's a certain encounter I want to save this ultimate fusion spell for, and I think it's going to be worth it to use on a certain group of enemies that have been a pain in our ass this entire playthrough. So off screen, I will be doing my last rank grind session of the playthrough, where I will get Satan's rank up enough so I can get Alpha Blaster. I am also going to put in personas I will be using for the end of the game. So not all the personas you see here will be getting screen time from this point on. So now after all of that, we have finished almost every piece of optional content in the entire game. The only piece of optional content that's left is the Climax Theater, but we will be doing that soon. So all that's left now is to go to Zabalba and deal with the Fuhrer. Manjun's sad, but you know, who cares about him? So next time, we will take our OP squad back to Zabalba and go beat the shit out of everything that gets in our way. Nothing can stop us now. So after a long time grinding, I will see you next time.